watches. Let's learn with Sabrina. Okay, I don't know. That's kind of lame. It makes me feel like I should have like a theme song or a jingle happening right after I say that. Anyway, Spencer doesn't feel well today. He didn't sleep much, and things have been just busy and dumb. So I had an idea while I was wrapping some packages to make a video about different watches that I like. I'm not going to do any on the big ones like the Tuna or the Marine Master or whatever, because you guys all have talked to them to death, and I don't think I can add anything more than's already been said. So I feel like a lot of watches are severely underappreciated, or maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't see people talk about them. I'm not on watch message boards or anything. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm just going by me. Also, I am not Spencer, and I don't have an encyclopedia in my head, so I'm having to research things, the different watches, and the one today, the 61, 39, 70, 10, I got my info from him because that's the best resource I could get it from. But if it's some other like random watch I think is neat, and there were a few of them that I was looking at, I have to look up the research myself. So info, if it's wrong, please tell me. We always say that in all of our videos. He says it all the time. We like getting new information. And also, I know that when people get into a hobby, they want to seem like they know more than they actually do because they're too embarrassed to maybe ask, like, hey, what's this thing? And then they're afraid they'll be considered stupid. So, you know what? I feel like I know as much as the average person. So I hope I can be helpful. I hope you guys like this. If you don't, then damn. But if you do, I'll do other ones and you'll get to see really, really random watches that you've never seen before. Also, I don't have a microphone. I'm using the internal one, so if you can't hear me, sorry. And also there's an echo because I'm in the garage, so it can be quiet, and I like sitting out here because it's comfortable. So I don't know, just people let me know what you think. So anyway, on to the watches. So I want to talk about the 6139 70 10. We own this watch. We still own it, and I have just always I have always really liked this watch because for starters, the case is, I think, a perfect size. It's not gigantic and, you know, in your face. It's also not super slim like a dress watch. I know it's not a dress watch, but you know what I'm saying. I'm a fan of black and white in general, but I love the color orange. I'm one of those people that have always liked pumpkin orange and fall and stuff. So, I don't know. I've always liked it. So why don't we talk about the watch? As little information as I know. I want this to be short, okay? So not because I don't want to talk to you guys, it's just, you know, I have other things to do. Anyway, so the first generation of these watches were only made in late 1969 and early 70. One way that you can tell that a watch is old, I know most of you guys know this already, but you know what? Not everybody does. Anyway, is because of the proof. I should have looked up the dates before this, but I didn't. So somebody in the comments, if you could like link to the lawsuit about it, because obviously a watch is not waterproof. It's not going to be waterproof. So there's some law that it has to say resist. So because it can resist water getting into the watch to 70 meters, but there's no guarantee. What if the seals fail or something? It's not airtight. It can't possibly be. So if you aren't sure about a date on a watch and you're just looking at a picture like this, not the Caseback, you look for it to say proof. And like I said, if anybody can link to the legal nonsense that I'm talking about in the comments, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so the main part of the watch dial hands and the movement is the same as the early 6139 7002, and those used normal dials with standard markers. So here, let's look at, here's another one that he took. You can see all of that. It's a different lighting. Obviously, he looks orange. So the hand is a little darker than it actually is in reality. And here is another one of ours. So there was also a rare silver variant, which is here. I can't remember. I got this picture from some sales website. I can't remember what. It was in eBay. So I will, any links I ever post, like pictures, I will post the link to it in the description of the video. But anyway, here is the silver version, which is apparently quite rare. I've never seen one. I mean, Spencer has seen so many watches. He could possibly have seen one. I have not. But I prefer darker dials generally. So I like ours more, even if it's not more rare. So yeah, why don't you guys tell me which one that you like more? I'm curious to hear people's opinions. Just because something's rare doesn't mean that it's better. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if I would wear it, but I've definitely worn this one before. Okay, so, but both of these were the only 6139s with Arabic numerals. Okay, so then the other thing that I thought was super cool is that this was made for the Japanese military at the same time that they were releasing the MAC-V and the 6119 and the 7005, which were all for American troops. So they were making these for Japanese troops at the same time. But then eventually they started selling them to civilian market, and the difference, and I'll post the link to give this person credit that I screenshotted for the caseback for the Japanese military is different, and this says 6139 7012 JMSDF dated July 1971, serial number, name of model, and country of origin are engraved inside the caseback to make room on the outer side for the JMSDF logo and individual personnel number. Now that's really cool. I think that would be cool to own. I can't even imagine how much money they cost unless they made 1 billion of them, which I doubt. And I don't know. I really like that. That's really cool. I don't know. Anyway, I guess this was a really short video. I was hoping to make one longer. It's my first one. I'm not really sure what I am trying to accomplish here other than saying, hey, I think this watch is cool. So I don't know. I hope this was okay. I hope you guys were mildly entertained, maybe. So like I said, let me know when he's feeling better. He'll post something. He said he has a couple of videos on his phone. I don't know. But anyway, so I don't know. Maybe even if people hate this, maybe I'll keep making them because I will learn more about my job and watches, and that would be fun. And if anybody has any kind of cool watch they want me to research, then I'll totally do that because I like learning about random things. So, well, that was it. Well, that's it. The mail's here. I have to go give him some packages. So, I'll post this and see what you guys think. Thanks.